Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to 65. Let's play The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt. We have finally got the full Skull of the Bear gear. The enhanced gear is going to come soon. Coming to a shop near you very soon. I don't know why I say shop, but it's coming to you soon. Actually, do we have any of the enhanced gear so I can see what level it is? We have the Superior, which is... Oh, the Superior's a while away, yeah, fuck that. Oh, I like how I have Mastercraft and fucking Superior, but I have Enhanced. The fuck is this shit? Fuck's sake! Do I not have one Enhanced? No, I don't. I have all of the Superior. Motherfucker. Treasure... Where is it? 25. It's just going to be 25. I'm just gonna... Anyway, let's go see Yennifer, because that is the quest we're going to go carry on with right now. So we are going to get loads of quests done in the next couple of parts, but I am going to be focusing on the main story for right now. Because, well, I just really want to... I'm enjoying the Yennifer bits. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this bit, and then I think I'm going to focus a little bit more... Like, I think I'm going to get everything done on this island, quest-wise, and then I'm going to start doing the side quests. That way we're, at the very least, we're keeping it island by island. That we, I don't feel like I'm skipping over too much then. Because, oh my god, I don't want to skip over anything. If I can help it. There are going to be quests that I'm going to miss. I will be perfectly honest. I don't remember what every quest is that I've done. I also don't know where every quest is in general. So, if I see a quest, I'm going to do my best to pick it up on the spot. I do know in my last couple of parts I didn't, but that's going to change now. If I see any quest, contract or otherwise, I will pick it up. I also intend to, from now on, depending on where I'm going, I will, of course, slap myself into the notice boards. I'm actually going to go grab that one, and then we'll go grab that one, and then we'll meet Yennifer. Yeah, I'll get the Care Trolled one afterwards. There isn't as many notice boards here, which is going to make life a lot easier. Contracts we're going to do when we're going... The contracts I probably won't do for a long time, purely because I don't need the money right now. I will need the money in the future quite urgently. So right now, I'm going to do my best to save the contracts because they are... It's money that I could be making later. And there is the horse racing here, which... Put that fucker away. Right, let's get off here and let's have a look. Yeah, I'm not interested in racing, thank you. Oyvind fulfilled his pledge. Oyvind carried out his pledge and strangled a boar with his bare hands. He died from injuries 3 days later. Lift your horns and glass in his memory. The white whale is mine. If you see a white whale in the sea, let it swim on. It's mine. If anyone catches it before me, Freya be my witness, I will stab that wretch to death with my harpoon. Punishment for Beata. Beata, Asbjorn's daughter, was hiding an Nilfgaardian castaway in her house. The Black One was killed on the spot and thrown into the sea, and Beata will pay a fine in silver. Remember that whoever helps the enemy of the Isles incurs the wrath of the gods and is shamed. The patricide execution. Otar the Bold was pronounced guilty of murdering his own father by the Council of the Elders. He'll be punished by the laws demanded for such a crime. He will be burnt up with fire, then flayed, and then sewn back in a sack together with a cat, a dog, and a snake, and finally the sack will be thrown into the sea. Kniving. I'm asking for help from anyone who can give. Someone has asked a cruel and treacherous someone has cast a cruel and treacherous curse on my line, for which I cannot find a remedy. If you've skilled in undoing charms, or even if you've heard of a worthy cunning man or peller, worthy Macau who has such a gift, seek me out of my house near Ranavig and rescue me from this misfortune. I shan't spare the coin in the recompense. Contract missing son. Be ye Skellige or continent man, read attentively and to very end. My son Olv, he went off to seek adventure and never returned. So I'm asking all travellers to keep their eye out for him, and if you bring him back to me or find what's happened to him, I'll pay a generous reward and keep you in my prayers to Freya. So there's a few quests there, which of course we'll get into. Hey, come on, Roach. We've got another village to pop, another notice board to pop to before we go see our beautiful Yennifer. Now, one thing I will say is clearing up this map will take a hell of a lot less time than the continent. And by a hell of a lot, I mean so much less time that I'm probably, once I finish the Skellige portion of the quest, I'm probably going to just do it all then. Because it's not going to take me long at all. Like, it's one of the few things I can very, very confidently say that I will have done before we need to come back here. But at the moment, we've got to focus on where we're going right now. I must admit, there's one thing about Let's Plays that I always find a bit weird when I... Like, oh, not weird, but a bit annoying. Is the fact that I can't just bash through the main story. Because I could. I could do that. But then I feel like I'm missing the point of the game. Because The Witcher isn't meant to be slammed through. You're meant to do side quests and all that shit. You're not meant to just play the game... main story and ignore everything else, because then you're not actually experiencing the main story. And we've got an offer.
What's this offer? Got a contract for me?
Might do, if you're willing to partner with me.
Usually work alone.
Could pay to make an exception this time. It's not every day you get a chance to work with the most renowned bounty hunter north of the Yaruga, Yennifer himself.
I'll bite. What's the famous Yennifer need a witcher for?
I'm guessing you're a man of the world. Perhaps you've come across the Grossbart brothers in your travels.
You hunting them?
Aye, quite the rogues they are. 3 of them, and everyone's got a pack of rapes and murders under his belt. Even took to grave robbing lately. Easy to recognize on account of the yellow caps they wear. Folks see 3 yellow tops, they flee to their huts. Which don't help much, of course. Because they're also fond of arson.
No, haven't met him.
If you do, tread careful. They're quick to stick a knife in a man's gut. Often just by way of greeting.
Doubt they'd try that with a witcher.
You never know with that lot. Right, well I head south soon. Haven't looked there yet. Fare you well. We might meet again someday. A witcher, eh?
You has a quest, but okay, whatever. Let's get to the notice board. Actually, do I have... Let's actually go sell some stuff as well at the local shop.
Where you sailing this time?
Geralt. They've out went there to sell furs. Said they've not got a full garrison.
Could very well be your lucky day. Spending hard-earned coin, that's an art in itself.
Let me have a look.
Yeah, I don't really give a shit about fast travel points, thanks, game. What I do not care about is swords. And that shite. Right, we'll keep the rest of this. Let's not sell the key to Yennifer room. It may be a common item, but... Well... I don't want to give even more people a key to that bitch's room. And she said we were her only one. I find that just a little bit rude, to be honest. Yeah, I don't need any of this. I'll take the water because it's useful. And the fish we could take as well. Why not? It allows me to sell more shit, so why not? I'm not against it. Sweet, let's go.
So long.
Let's go read the notice board.
See if you're a common folk. Bah, devil take you.
An omen, perhaps. I caught a 2-headed cod yesterday. Is it a sign from the gods? For I don't know whether to start asking it, whether to start smoking it, or take it to the druid so I can have a look at it. Council of Elders decision. The Council of Elders have decided as follows. If one rents a mare and the mare fouls, the fowl is the owner's property. The one to whom the stallion belongs has the right to half pail of milk for as long as the mare is producing milk. Looking to buy a ram's head? Anyone selling a ram's head? Need one for eel bait. Beware the black ram who butts one straight in the arse if one turns the arse to him. Looking to take in a handsome unmarried man to keep me warm at night. He must be fair-haired, well proportioned, with a thick beard, fresh breath, and considerable lustness. Contract missing miners. I'll not come as It'll not come as news to most, but let me repeat for the ignorant. A few of our lads went looking for ore in the mountains and never returned. They must have run into trouble, and since those brave warriors couldn't handle it themselves, it must be serious trouble indeed. That's why I'm looking for a brave man to go up and suss out what had become of them. Whoever does so will get gold to match his glory. I believe we've already been up there. Come on, Roach.
Uncle said folk on the continent have heads like cats.
Okay, Roach, don't come to me. Just stand there looking like a bellend. You absolute bloody tit. Sometimes, Roach, I wonder why I take you places. Fuck knows where this is, but just go for it anyway. I feel like at this point, I'm not even... There we go, there's the road. I was going to say, I feel like we're just ignoring the road completely at this point, but there it is. We're all good. My sword isn't going to get its first bit of combat yet. I'm going to save that for now. Oh, look, it's a queen of the bug people. All I can say is I'd rather not. And here we are.
You're mad, woman! Mad, I say!
Maybe, but I've got good reason.
I hold Ciri dear too. You know this damn well. But the Mask of Orberus is no trifle. Have you any idea what can happen if it is used? Any idea of the consequences?
No, but neither do you. So stop panicking.
Can hear you two clear on the other side of the island.
Good. May all Skellige know Yennifer of Vengerberg is a common thief.
Control yourself, Druid. I haven't stolen anything. I've merely borrowed something and fully intend to return it.
Ha! The generosity. Just one small problem. Once used, the mask is rendered completely worthless. Not to mention the risk you'll bury us alive, and all the Isles with us.
Barry, what are you talking about?
She's not told you? Might have expected as much. The myth is that Orberus created the mask when the envious seas swallowed his beloved. Unable to bear the prospect that he would never again see his betrothed, Orberus made the mask, which would allow him to peer into the past. He knew, however, that he could only use it once. So he waited. Waited until his longing grew so strong that it became unbearable. When the sea learnt of the mask, it was quick to respond. It made known its threat that whosoever used the mask would bring the sea's wrath down on them. For in vengeance, the sea would rise and flood all the lands and drown the living.
Where do you get this mask?
Sailors from Clan Dimon pulled it from the sea, near the Njord Trench.
Yeah, but how can you be sure this is Orberus's mask?
Its appearance is exactly as described in the myths.
You believe the myths?
Only ignorant fools belittle their significance. Besides, it's not the myths that are on trial here. It's the thief.
I'm not about to justify what Yennifer did.
Then don't.
But try to understand her. She's not doing this to anger you, she's doing it for Ciri.
I know there are maternal feelings at play, but this is no excuse, no justification. The Mask of Orberus belongs to Skellige, and should be used for the good of the Isles. If Yennifer uses it now, it shall lose its power, not to mention... What? What was that? No. Yennefer's used the mask. Follow me! We must neutralize the mask! Mute its power!
I mean, can't you do that yourself, Hermione? You're meant to be a really badass druid. I mean, the Witcher TV series doesn't do you any justice, you know. But that's because the Witcher TV series doesn't seem to understand how awesome you are.
Great.
Bitch, did I say you could attack me? No, I didn't. Fuck off.
What was that?
Unicorns.
Damn it, Yen. I saw the foglets. I meant how'd they get here?
The power of the mask summoned them.
Ermion says the mask might cause a natural disaster.
Fortunate he's here then. He can jump right in, try to tame it.
Realize he won't let this pass.
Oh, I'll survive, somehow.
What now?
The mask reveals the past, but only in certain places. Places where past events left a strong magical imprint. Take it.
Want me to wear it?
Yes. I'll cast a spell that will let me see through your eyes.
Gonna read my mind again?
You object?
You do it whenever you want anyway.
No harm in it then, is there? Let's go. Already found the first spot.
So, Yen, where is this first spot?
This is the spot. Put on the mask.
Any instructions?
Keep it on until we've seen everything. And don't stray far. Telepathy is limited in range.
What's that? A portal?
2 people emerged from it.
The woman was Ciri.
How can you know?
The way she moved, like a witcher. Seems they went that way.
Come, let's find the next spot.
Oh, come on, Yennefer, come on. Chop chop, we got shit to do here. I did not say you could hit me.
Don the mask.
I'm just upset I didn't get any loot.
Watch out!
What was that?
A magic explosion of some sort. So powerful that even the echo was dangerous. I wager it destroyed the forest.
Bet Ciri and her companion weren't harmed. I saw them escape.
Let's see where to.
Come on,
This is
Yennefer.
creepy. I don't like it.
Nor do I.
Anyone here when this happened had a slim chance of surviving.
I know what you're thinking. But go first. Ciri can take care of herself.
I know she can. I trained her.
Ready?
Someone chased Ciri. See that? Might have wounded her.
She escaped. Through another portal.
Know where it led?
Magic residue trail leads to Velen.
Any chance you can figure out where Ciri's companion fled to? His portal's gotta be nearby.
I'll try to find it. Come.
Oh, come on, Yennefer. Chop, chop, chop.
Don the mask.
Nice fight.
One repelled the other with powerful magic, then fled through a portal.
A mage?
Most likely. It's Ciri's companion and the one who wounded her.
How do you know?
I don't. Making an educated guess. They both appeared in the previous visions.
Ciri's got a powerful ally. The mage who was with Ciri fled too. Know where?
His trace path leads to Velen as well. But the target coordinates of his portal differ from those of Ciri's. The explosion must have disrupted his teleportation.
Ran into Kira Metz in Velen. Coincidence maybe, but she claimed a mage came to her looking for Ciri. Be surprised if it wasn't the same one.
Whoever he is, he grows more interesting by the minute.
Maybe something left of the one who got hit by the spell.
It's clearing up,
Ermion must be getting a handle on the weather.
which means he'll be free to attack us again.
Are you pleased with yourselves? Look at what you've brought down on us. If someone's death were to help you find Ciri, would you start making human sacrifices as well?
Just so happens I'm willing to do anything for some people.
Everyone else, everything else be damned, is that it?
Stop panicking! Here's your mask.
It is worthless. It's an unwieldy ashtray at best. I hope you've learned something useful at least.
Very.
I'm talking to Geralt. You I'll deal with later. So?
We think a powerful curse was cast here.
Plausible. Considering what happened to the wood, do you know upon whom?
Not yet, but we know Ciri was here. She stepped out of a portal. A mage was with her. Someone chased them. They fought. Ciri was wounded but managed to escape.
Where to?
Velen, probably. The mage opened a portal for her, then he fought her attacker.
Yes? Is that it?
Got a feeling we found something interesting. Just need to examine one more thing.
He went flying in that direction.
Something's pinned under that tree. Can you...
I can. Geralt, please move before I'm forced to place it down on your head.
Armor's clean. No blood, no sword nicks. Ciri's friend must have... what do you call it?
Vaporized him.
Exquisite. The armor, though the workmanship's unfamiliar. Can't even tell where it's from.
Probably because it belonged to a rider of the Wild Hunt.
What? So it's true? The Wild Hunt? I feared as much. First here, then on Hindersfjall. What did they want?
They're looking for Ciri.
But why?
Elder blood flows in Ciri's veins.
'Tis true, she can trace her lineage clear back to Lara Duran, which is why the women in her family have always had extraordinary abilities. But could that truly be so important?
Ciri's exceptional. She travels between places here and other worlds. Space is no obstacle for her.
Huh?
Which is why the Wild Hunt wants to capture her. Speaking of the hunt, mentioned it appeared on Hindersfjall.
Well, it happened at least a fortnight after the cataclysm struck here on Skellige. The raids raided Lofoten at dusk in a blizzard. Itself a strange occurrence for that time of year. The islanders said the wraiths. They barged into their huts, killed anyone who resisted, then galloped inland, laughing fiendishly.
Anyone survive?
A dozen or so women, and an old man.
Next stop, Hindersfjall.
I'll meet you on the beach near Lofoten.
See you there.
Good luck to you. Inform me once you've learned anything new.
Right. Well, because, wait, it's... That's fucking weird. Oh, mate, let's actually... Where the fuck's this quest? Well, we'll do the, we'll do the knifing, why not? Because, she has actually gone off the island for now. See, there it is. Meet Yennifer on Hindersfjall. Yeah, fucking... The knifing, there it is. Come on, Roach. We've got some side quests to bang out.
Run, Roach.
Yeah, so once we've hit these side quests, we'll go meet Yennifer on Hindisfald. I will say the one thing about Skellige is you're going to be bouncing island to island quite often. So I'd much rather, like, you know, hit every island as it comes. I don't want to do too much mission-wise with Yennefer, because then you know, you get dragged into the main story a bit too much. And you'll want to obviously pursue it more than, you know, waiting a little bit. Or at least I will anyway. So, you know, this is the best course forward if I want to get some side quests done. Geralt, thank you. I didn't press circle. I pressed X. Yeah, that makes sense. Praise be to Freya, our great mother. They said the road was fraught with danger. The sea devils awaited any who travelled it. That a bandit lurked behind every tree. But I sacrificed a lamb to Freya and donned an amulet made of falcon feathers. And lo and behold, I travelled the entire isle without so much as drawing my sword. I did some damned fine trading along the way. Packed my chest so full of silver and other treasures that my back near snapped in getting on the wagon. If everything goes to plan, as planned, I'll be home by tomorrow around sunset. I owe the goddess mighty for the tender care she's taken of me. Well, first things first. You ain't drown and fuckboys. Oh, you're not drowners. You're the more annoying version of drowners. You also seem to drop a lot less loot than normal drowners, which is honestly just as annoying. But oh, I'm loving our new armor, ladies and gentlemen. It's so much. As much as I like the Nilfgaardian armor, like I did think the Nilfgaardian armor was really nice. This is just, oh, it's so much better. Right, quests. We're going to go back to the kniving. There are some side quests we're actually going to have to leave because they're too high level, and I don't want to... I want to try and keep, like I said, to a certain amount. I want to try and keep some quests if I can. But I'll do every side quest I can think of while we're here. Consider me intrigued by what this guy has to say.
Greetings. Looking to buy?
Show me your wares.
Oh, I've seen you before. Do you want this sword? You can't afford this sword. Well, you're an asshole, aren't you? And we've got some florins as well. Good for me.
So long.
Right, let's get our way to Lothar and see what's wrong. Because it looks like apparently a curse has been placed on him, and we don't want that. I do like how there's shit tons of warrior walking around Skellige at all times. Like even more so than Redania and Nilfgaard. Even though they're smaller, they seem to defend themselves a fuck ton more. Apparently, I'm going the wrong way now.
Mind if I interrupt?
Nay, my prayers are in vain anyways.
Here you're having trouble with a curse.
I am. Look, see it lying there. The horse head on the pole. That's...
A nithing. Kind of curse. Seen this before. They're nothing to scoff at. Can bring misfortune, even death.
Aye, and the name carved upon it is Tialva, my firstborn. Voice feverish, grows weaker by the day. I fear I'll bury him before the next moon. Tried to lift the curse myself, but no luck.
I can help you, one of two ways. First, I can try to convince whoever put up the nithing to lift the curse themselves. Second, I can deflect the curse back on whoever cast it by writing their name on the shaft. Either way, need to know who's behind this.
But I don't trouble no one. Don't know a soul who'd wish it upon me.
Guess I gotta investigate.
In the next part, ladies and gentlemen. So I hope you guys enjoyed. In the next part, we'll continue on. I'll see you guys then.